Oh, what is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good day. Good day to you, sir. Try not to get frustrated. Oh, you see that right there? We almost added another one. I load up my software. Oh, we got to update your C distributor C++ or whatever. And then the software. Oh my goodness. If you've ever come on, guys. You've seen Office Space, right? The dude's trying to get out of the office. He's trying to copy it to the drive, and it's like it gets all the way to the end, and then it starts all over. Sarah, how you doing? How you doing, Sarah? Appreciate the post of the link yesterday. We asked some hard questions. We got some pros and some cons. I don't know if you had to check out the link yet. Nick, how you doing, brother? Retro in the house, Casca in the house. We got the great cheeseburger in the house. The cheeseburger is worried about my title. Come on, guys. This is YouTube. You gotta make clickbait. If I don't make, it is over, dude. It's over. It's over for Harmony One. I'm gonna string you guys along for a little while on why it's over. We like hard questions. Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, we're very bullish on the project over here, though. My beacon. Saw the title, sold all my, yeah, Nigel. Harmony's broke AF right now. Nice LPs, brother. I just got one of those Fireflies. Not bad, to be honest. Haven't had an LP for a long time. Well, what are you talking about, brother? It's over for Harmony One. The bridge is over. Harmony One's going to zero. Harmony One's going to zero. Let's pop onto the desktop. See what's going on. So my title, you know how it is, guys. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Smash the like when he's on the mic. Come on, guys. 2 likes. You can do better than that. Sarah's in the house. We should have 11 likes. All right. Market's looking pretty good. Actually, it's looking really good since in the last 10 minutes. You know the cheap Firefly LPs. What are you? Firefly go for like $200. It's bullish. All chains need to get broken. Dude, all right, hold on. My brain is in overload right now. What is the great cheeseburger talking about? I feel like I'm going to feel like an idiot once it, like I had, Firefly LP. You talking about the show Firefly? One of the saddest days of my life when they canceled that show. Firefly LPs, they go for like 200. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, so it's over. It's over. Harmony One's going mainstream. It's no longer a hidden gem. It's no longer Les Paul. Oh my goodness. It's not called a Firefly. I don't even have a Firefly in my. Oh yeah, that's the can you see that one? That's the slash sunburst, isn't it? Les Paul, yeah. We saw some blue chippas now. All right, so yeah, I'm just talking about how it's over for Harmony One. Last night, George, we're all George. I wonder if George has anything to do with it makes no sense. Harmony One's pumping right now, right? Capo, what's going on with Capo? When Capo talks, I listen. If Capo said bull runs on, we're going to the moon. I'm selling. I don't know, a kidney. Anyone want to buy a kidney? Slightly used. Thank you for asking, Retro. Better than last night. Thanks for asking. All right. So what did Capo? It seems we nailed the bottom. Let's go, baby. Let's go. A few of the lads in Discord, a few of the guys and the gals in Discord last night, they're like, what is wrong with me? Dude, Harmony One's on fire. I mean, literally on fire. It was unusable last night. I was getting really frustrated. Thanks, bro. Getting really frustrated because I couldn't finish my quest. I'm trying to get them. Price of Jewel, though, man, it's going to the moon. People are freaking out. Colony, Mars is crashing right now. I would say we can talk a little bit about Mars. Kind of told you so. You Harmonauts, man, you get euphoric and there's no talking to you. Yeah, so makes perfect. All right. Think Fuzz RPC was the only one that, yeah, you know what, Sarah? I was listening to, what was it, Drake and Tosh and all those guys. They were talking about this Fuzz RPC. Is that listed on their site? I haven't talked about Fuzz in a while, guys. Fuzz has been working out really well for me, to be quite honest. You know, I talk about it saying, you know, Fuzz is one of the main projects in Harmony One. I'm still like, well, I should say was yield farming in. So I've more than 2x. Like Fuzz has been great. Now I'm just taking all my Fuzz. I may have mentioned this yesterday. So this is a free ride. You know, I love free rides around here. I got a free ride going in Fuzz. I got 46,899 Fuzz, more than doubled my money. It's in the auto Fuzz. We're just going to let that ride. I think this one could go, you know, I think this one could be a banger. Online gambling is going to be really big if they can pull this off. If they can do things like betting on, like the next, dude, think ahead. Think ahead. Do you have, like it was the Super Bowl, right? The Super Bowl was always the biggest betting event out there every year. Like it would crush everything. You know what crushed the Super Bowl? The Trump-Biden election. So, you know, I don't know how I feel about gambling on elections. It just adds to corruption and all that. But gambling's going to be big. So if this guy can pull this off, you know, my biggest concern with this guy has always been it's like one dude, right? As far as I know, it's one dude. He needs a bigger team. Fuzz, though, Fuzz is pushing 4 cents. That's really good. I don't think it's that Fuzz is better than Pocket. It was Harmony servers that sync with the RPC that went down. Think Fuzz was, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Pocket is a decentralized RPC, if I understand it correctly. I haven't done a lot of, like, some of that stuff's a little bit over my head, to be honest, but doesn't Avalanche use Pocket too? I want to be a Stella. Yeah, we all want to be Stellaverse Wells. All right, Tank up nicely. Yeah, Tank's doing pretty good. I definitely want to talk about some Tank. I've been thinking a lot about Tank, thinking a lot about Mars. I started looking. Oh, what? I need to pull a Drake on. What the snap? he says that too much, guys. What the snap is going on with Tank? I did not expect this. It was moving back down to the south side there for a second. So we need to get a deep dive going on Tank. I was looking at their tokenomics. I was also looking at their team. So there's a lot of tokens over on Tank. So that concerns me a little bit. The emission rate, I don't know what the inflation rate is on this either. Retro. You bought some more? Did you buy it at like 40 cents or just like yesterday at around like 50, upper 50, 60 cents? Yeah, I wanted to buy more Tank. Very glad I'm still, oh, nice. Sarah's balling out of control with the Tank. Yeah, so I was getting to where yesterday, you know, we were having all these RPC issues and I kind of wasn't paying attention to things for a while. And I checked my wallet and out of nowhere, there was like an extra 100,000 Harmony One in my wallet. And I'm like, what the F is going on? Did I get liquidated on Tank or, you know, did something crazy happen or this or that? I forgot, you know, 7 days ago, I forgot that I took a bunch of money out of, I don't want to say who, but I took some money out of being staked. Speaking of staking, Nostradamus, link down below. Let's help get me elected. You know, I was going to do some stuff with that, but you know, in that 7 days, I've made some moves. I've got a lot of Harmony One. I got a lot going on in Tank right now. Again, I'm very, any chance there's any partnerships going on with DeFi out there, Sarah? That would be amazing. Anyway, so I have this extra 100,000. It was because I unstaked it. I don't know what to do with it, man. I kind of want to put it on Tank, but then 2/3 of my Harmony One would be on Tank. And what happens if Tank gets exploited, hacked, right? All these DeFi things, man. You know. So I'm just, I want more Tank though, dude. I want more Tank. And then there's also Cosmic Wizards. I'm getting extremely bullish about Cosmic Wizards. Their video of their gameplay, you know, they did a video that came out a couple days ago. It looks freaking amazing. The FOMO hasn't even started there yet, in my opinion. That thing's at, what is that? We got Colony up on decks. Let me pull up Magic. I think that's still a fairly low market cap. Oh yeah, it's at 114 million. I mean, I don't know, that's somewhere between way too low and way too high. They got, like I said, they got a very ambitious game coming out, and those things, those things, those things ain't easy. So I do think like DeFi kingdoms could continue to go up into the multi-billions, and I think Cosmic Wizards, IMO, like right as of right now, I think Cosmic Wizards is setting up to be the next big one. And then we'll have to see as, Sarah and Stellaverse emerge and DeFi emerge, how those are. But I think I'm kind of at this point now where I'm taking my DFK profits, and I'm like a venture capitalist. I'm just going to sprinkle it around, ape in as we can. We got the land coming up on Cosmic Wizards. We're working on it. Hell yeah, there you go, guys. There's some alpha. If they're so wait, let me make sure I'm not. So you're talking to DeFi? You're talking to Tank, or is that what you're working on? Because that would be freaking amazing. I'd love to see all the collaboration between the teams. Is the logo contest? Just got my wizard. Congratulations, Dan. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? I'll talk about whatever you want right now. Let's check the markets really quick. So the stock market was doing really good this morning. Tesla's down a little bit. The NASDAQ is up 61 points. That's not bad. The E-mini S&P is up 13. Gold is down $9. And let's see, we got the 10-year basically down a little bit. Across the board, all the miners are looking good. Facebook, I do have that Facebook put on. I'm almost back to even on that bad boy. I'm not worried about that one. Worst case, I get 100 shares of Facebook at a discount. That's it for the markets. Let's see what's going on in crypto in general. I mean, Harmony One again. So why is it over for Harmony One? George is starting to really fall down pretty deep down the DeFi. Dude, all he's doing is yield farming right now. It was pretty cute though. Like there's people asking him how to do like LP and things like this, and he's like, make sure you have gas. We've all made that mistake. We spent all our one, and then now we don't have any gas to do anything. And some dude was like, he's trying to provide liquidity, and he's got one, and I think Jewel, and he says he doesn't have enough of the other. You know how that is too when you hit the wrong one, and you have to have a little bit more of the one side. So there was a lot of Harmony One talk last night on his channel. So I don't know if that's helping with the price, because if I'm being honest with you, Harmony One was on fire yesterday. I mean, the price was going up, but it was also in flames. That was almost an unusable network. So you would think, during times like that, Harmony One might be down a few pennies, not up 3 or 4 pennies. Harmony One is looking very good though. It is above its, oh my goodness. When I want to move that, I can't. Any other time I touch the screen, it'll move. All right, so it is looking really strong. I'd like to hold above this Fibonacci. Again, I'm going way back to the Fibonacci in March. That seems to be the one that works out the best for me on this. We have closed above it one time before. There's a few other interesting things to note. Anytime Harmony One has gotten into the oversold territory, it's had a fat pullback. So that is something to keep your eye on too, because we are kind of seeing that down here. If it gets up here again, does that mean there's going to be another one of these jobs? This time around, I don't know. Honestly, I think if we hold it this time, everything in the ecosystem is doing really good. We got a lot of good current projects. We got a lot of good upcoming projects with, right now, there's a lot. Freyala, which I don't know a whole lot about. There's a lot of chatter about ARB and Harmony Wells. I do have some concerns about that one. I personally am not getting in that one. I find that one, and like I said, I want everyone in Harmony One to be successful. I got a ton of Harmony One. These projects do good. We all do good, especially if you hold the underlying. My concerns right now with ARB, Harmony Wells, and what they're building. One, it's very early. And two, there's like almost zero liquidity in their loot farm or whatever. It was only like 54,000, and its market cap's extremely low. That being said, if you want a super degen play, again, not financial advice, it's too degen for me at the moment. It could be huge, right? It could be huge. It doesn't have to be $1 billion for you to make massive returns on your money on that one. Just be careful. I mean, I kind of make that similar to like betting on penny stocks, right? 9 times out of 9 times out of 9, you're gonna lose your money. Mars Colony, let's deep dive. We did that yesterday, bro. So we can talk about that. Oh, we're talking. Awesome. That's great to hear. Great to hear. I love collaboration. You know, the multiverse is going to be where it's at. So, and you guys will all strive or, you know, feed off each other. We did all right. So we did a calculation yesterday on stream. It was, what is it when, Magic Marker Time or whatever. What was that show as a kid? The dude from he was the bro from, was it the bro from Star Trek back then, or did he replace someone? And you know, I barely remember. I tell you, I'm getting too old, guys. Anyway, we did some Excel spreadsheets. I did some calculation, and it got me a little bit euphoric because it looks like it's going to take like 14 years to burn all the colony, even with all. I feel like something's wrong there. My concern, so right now people are, I told you this could happen, guys. You Harmonauts get way too euphoric. You start like, I'm not saying one way or the other what's going to happen here, right? Me personally, I think even though this thing is crashing right now, my gut tells me it's likely to turn around. But long term, this team has to deliver, right? And they do have a message board, and they are planning some stuff right now. And then I discussed this yesterday. Everyone was talking about, oh, when you upgrade, the colonies burn. Just the fees burn. And even in the documents, it doesn't even, you know, it doesn't even really go into depth about how much fees are and how much colony. And there's not a lot of information. Like, we're going to have to do some, it's not my, I don't got time to, you know, even learn how to do this, but we'll need to do some forensic analysis on where the money's going, right? Where all the because what happens to colony when you upgrade? The fee gets burned, but then all the money goes back to the team, I'm assuming, right? I don't know, man. Some of this stuff's over my head. I'm still learning. So if you sell your colony, it goes to the pool, and there's going to be a fee that gets burned, I guess, just based on reading the white paper. But it's a lot of money going back to the team, the best I can tell, right? At least, I don't know that DFK was public about where all the money's going, but on Kingdom Watch, you can see, you know, someone built it into where all the money's going. So I think it's the Dev Watch. Yeah, you can see where, because when you summon heroes, all that money, as far as I know, goes back to the team, and this is what happens to the jewels, right? Talk about how Phantom is killing it, man. Phantom. Let's see. How you doing, Tom? I'm doing great. Fortnite. The real question is, how you doing? Phantom is doing really well. I think that was George's title, was Phantom last night. Guys, don't get me going. Let me explain to you how, let me explain to you the truth about cryptocurrency and blockchains right now. Do you guys really, you can't, honestly, you can't handle the truth has never been the greatest words ever uttered. Right now, it's just all smoke and mirrors when it comes to a lot of these layer ones, right? It's all about tricking you into thinking their chain's the best, and they don't know, man. I tell you what, all those engineers on most of these layer ones they're sitting back there and like, they're going like this all day long. Please, let's not have any problems, you know. How long can we keep this thing duct tape up before the pipes burst? Right? Most of these layer ones don't have the skill, the technology, and the engineers required to develop. Dude, that's how early we are, right? And you know, I don't know who's gonna. Well, I do know who's gonna emerge victorious over time, but most of you don't want to hear it. Top plot. Thank you for that nice link there. Yesterday was the day we realized was the no, bro. I've been pounding the table on that for like since it released. Oh, Reading Rainbow. Nick knows. Nick always knows. He's always like And then yesterday, what did I say? I said something. Yeah, I was doing the Woolery dating game. Boy, I know. All right, I'm getting excited, guys. I need to calm down. I know most of you have seen Boondock Saints, right? If you haven't, don't tell me because I'll probably ban you from the channel. But anyway, there's that bartender, right? He always says those like make like a tree and get the right. Like he always gets those sayings on. Let's see. Who was the original? Yeah, Farnswoggle Horsetooth in the house. How you doing, brother? Sarah is goat. Sarah and the team are goat. Who was the original Reading Rainbow? It wasn't the dude from Star like LaForge, right? I think he took over. What's wrong, Casca? I'm excited, everyone. I'm gonna try and slow down. I'm getting in a hot sweat. I'm getting in a fever. All right, so Mars, calm down, Tom. Mars Colony. We're having a little bit of a crash right now. You know, see what? I think even the lands, don't call it a pullback. Yeah, even the land's coming down a little bit. It had to happen sooner or later. I'm not saying it's going to zero, but there had to be a pullback. There had to be a pullback. Again, all right. And I would imagine, oh, you've never seen Boondock Saints? Come on. That needs to be put to the top of your priority list. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, let's take a look at what Colony was crashing for sure. And this is why I haven't made any real plans in Colony. I mean, and a lot of people are probably doing the same thing right now where they're just kind of taking profits to secure the fact that they don't want to lose money, right? So I've already cashed out. This is already a free ride. So I'm like right now, I'm not even really paying that much attention to it, to be quite honest. The price of Colony is down to $13.51. You can see there's been 8 sells and 1 buy in the last 5 minutes. In the last hour, it's a little over a 2-to-1 ratio. And if you go to 24 hours, it's about close to the 2-to-1 ratio. So that's what happens when there's more sellers than buyers. There's probably a lot of people right now, you know, just trying to secure their profits to make sure that they don't lose money. Again, it's still very early. I like the concept. There is a lot of Ponzi-ness to it. I mean, yeah, most DeFi is Ponzi-like by nature. So they got to find the utility, kind of like DeFi Kingdoms did. And again, even like DeFi Kingdoms is somewhat Ponzi, because once the adoption, you know, you have to have this adoption curve and this adoption rate continue and continue and continue. And then what happens when the adoption stops? Is the economy going to collapse? I don't know on that one, to be quite honest. Never seen Fortnite. You're like 12 years old though. I mean, that movie was out before you were even born. You should definitely see it. The sequel was okay to me. Nothing like Boondock. I told you not to tell me. Now I got to ban Fortnite and Casca. Go watch Boondock Saints. I'm telling you. Well, it may not be your thing, but it's one of the greatest. I'm Fortnite. I'm kidding, bro. Congratulations. Are you still hungover? Land on Mars? Are you buying land now? I'm not buying land. Already got 8 plots. Price on Mars, good, cheaper to upgrade. Rex in the house. How you doing? Rex in effect. Price on Mars. What's the problem with Mars? The price of colonies crashing, the price of land's crashing. People are panicking. So my best guess on this one is going to be probably a J curve, right? We're probably going to get a nice little, I don't know if, yeah, we're probably going to get a nice one of these that go like this and then maybe back up. I mean, the alternative, is it could be rug pull, right? I don't know why this team would rug pull. I mean, look, guys, I'm not saying they're going to rug pull. I'm just saying this is DeFi, right? This is the wild, wild west. I'm just trying to think like a rug puller right now. If I was going to rug pull, I wouldn't rug pull now. There's still a lot of money to pull out of this thing. Doing research on ARM. Tank and Stella are the, yeah, let me think about that. I'm I'm really hyped on Cosmic Wizards, Tank, and Stella for sure. Mars will just be a nice surprise. I'm not putting a lot of thought into Mars right now until they add more to it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade, just stack my. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say Mars will probably go up considerably in value. The market cap's only $3.1 million. There's already people have already, gone crazy about it on Twitter. They're already hyped about it. There's just a little bit there's going to be some, this is kind of just a natural progression. There's going to be people that were in it just for the money. They're taking profits, they're panicking, things like that. My best guess is it will turn around. There's too many people coming to Harmony One. There's too many people, wanting to get involved in these things. And in general, it is a cool concept. We have land on Mars. I love that, right? I don't know if any other metaverses are out there. I think Cardano has something similar. I don't remember, but are there any other blockchains where you can buy land on other planets? I'm pretty sure. DeFi Mons looks good according to Nigel. I'm not very hyped on that one, to be quite honest. See, I love that you are all hyped up for Stella, but we still, very. I try and remind them of that every now and then. These Harmonauts, man, they walk down the hallways like this, and it's just like they see the 2 zeros at the end of the hallway, and they don't see all the. You do have a lot to prove. I'm glad you're honest about that. We have tons of it. Yep, you sure do in my book. But I feel confident you pull it off. But I do keep reminding them that building something like out like this is really hard. Scaling is really hard. Putting the right butts in the right seats, and all the things that come with that. So DeFi Mons. I'm neutral on that one. Neutral to bearish, right? If there's a needle, right? So Stella, I'm bullish. I'm more bullish. DeFiver, I'm bullish. DeFi Kingdoms, I'm super bullish because they've already proved it. DeFi Mons, I'm neutral to bearish if I'm being honest. One, I was never a big Pokemon guy. 2, I can give you all some alpha though. We're up to nice, hell yeah. So I need to add that, and plans to expand more. We'll be announcing more in the AMA next week. I appreciate that, Sarah. Great alpha. Good to hear. Good to hear. So I'm now a little bit more bullish, Stella, Stellaverse. Ape. I'm not aping into ARM, dude. There is no way, man. That one's I'm saving. If I lose money, it's too risky for me. I'm saving my money for right now. I'm saving my money primarily for Stella. I've already got, unless something else comes along. Yo, Tom, what up, Retro? Pokemon is the only one of the most. Yeah, bro. I understand that. I just never did it. All right, so the main problem again. Pokemon was never my thing. I don't know what to tell you. Don't talk about my art. Yeah, I'm not, dude. All right, everyone calm down. Let me think. So the thing that bothers me about DeFi Mons is there's nothing there, dude. If you look, can you even play it? So far, all I've seen some screenshots and a picture of a guy walking down. On top of that, it's so far, from what I understand, it's been a total ripoff of Pokemon. The graphics were the exact same. The music in the beginning was the Pokemon music, and they took it down. Mr. Beast and Becker, what about him? Wait, remember Metagods? No, I never got into Metagods. It went ballistic. What is Metagods? I don't even know what that is. If Mars hits DFK level, how much plot will an owner make every day? Oh my goodness, dude. 3 million. You're talking about a 30x. You're talking about like a $300 colony. With inflation though, we'll just say maybe even like $200 colony times 13. A couple grand a day. But I mean, you're living in, first of all, you know how hard it's going to be. Think about that. You know how hard it's going to be to upgrade your land all the way up to max. And then they're going to add more stuff. It's going to be this vicious cycle of you funneling and you buying. And all that money goes back to the team, unless I misunderstand the tokenomics. Did you guys buy it on bot? No, ARB is on Loot Swap if you guys are talking about ARB. All right, let's talk about ARB. You guys, you're freaking degens over here. All right, let's talk, dude, guys, this is highly speculative. I know the guy eats lunch with the people at Harmony One. I mean, that's not really a reason to be bullish, in my opinion. All right, ARB. And this is another thing to look at. The price is already through the roof. I have a hard time buying something after a pump like this. It's not that it can't go higher, but I broke my rule and tank. And look at that. Like, can it go up? Of course it can go up. The market cap is only 2.1 million. But let's think about this. Colony, what is ARB? Right? Let's look into what ARB is. There's an NFT well, and they're building a well metaverse and a race game. Let's compare that to what Mars Colony already has going on. Again, I'm not trying to dump on ARB. I just want you to understand how risky this is. He eats lunch with them. DeFi Mons has a Harmony grant dude. I could get a Harmony grant if I spend about 5 minutes. Go to all right, retro. Go to the Git book. The Git book for what? For ARB? Why do I want to go to the Git book to ARB? Well, am I gonna improve their code? We just want to see how many times they. All right, so ARB is a 2.1 million market cap, and I mean, we're talking, what is this? Days, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. In 4 days, it's gone from 0.01 cent to 10 cents. It's a massive pump. What are the... It's up 571% in 4 days, and you want to ape into this? Harmony Universe GitHub. Why? Okay. Man, is it hard to make Tom money. All right, guys. Are you all up on ARB too, Retro? Is ARB a play you're into? It's hard to make Tom money. Give me a break. Rex has to bring the link. Use my link, Tom. I'm at it, bro. What do you guys want? What are we doing here? There is almost zero chance I'm aping into ARB after a 600% pump in the last 3 days. It's a $2.1 million market cap, and the liquidity pool has $55,000 in it. Just checking, not in it yet. Now, euphoria, guys. I don't want everyone. How does the expression go when everyone's buying? You should be selling. I would be selling ARB. If I had ARB, I'd be dumping it on your faces right now. Oh, you mean by the GitHub, their docs? All right. Well, Tom. All right. Let's deep dive. I'm not gonna put it into the spreadsheet right now, but let's deep dive. Freaking. I have a well. Tom hates money. Yeah, I hate money. I still have to go to a job every day. That's why I hate money. What's Nimrod's point? For a good swing? Yeah, no, this is a risky super degen play, right? If this hits and takes off, it's kind of cheap right now, but 4 days ago this was $210,000 market cap, right? What has changed? What has changed in the last 4 days that has made it a 10x? Looks a lot like the DFK summoning table. Oh, yeah, good point. What is so special about art? Please, I'm waiting. Like, how much? What can you do in an ocean? Swim around, eat krill, some new alpha. Yeah, there's all kinds of alpha. So, all right, what am I missing? Right, this is so risky right now, guys. Ooh. I'm not saying it can't blow up more, but there's a lot left. There's a lot left to do here. All right, so okay. So far, I'm very unimpressed when I just looking at the list here, right? But you guys are all right. Well, Tamagotchi breeding, dude. You could throw a dart in an NFT that does breeding now. So well, Tamagotchi in the game, there will be 2 main plays. Will allow a well to grow stronger, and become yes, people. There'll be a market. I don't know how big a market, right? I tell you what, there's a lot more people that want to do things that like swing swords and do dungeon crawls than there are that want to swim around in an ocean. Fortnite, why are you gonna make a logo? I mean, we can check the Discord for you. Let's see. Announcement. Let's see. We are hosting a design for the token icon design prize, how to enter. They haven't announced that it's over. So it should be on. Yep, still on. You got the word. All right, so breeding Gen 1 wells. All right. I'm not even going to comment on that. Breeding is a must now, I guess, until someone this crypto everyone just keeps doing the same idea over and over, right? Once someone gets it, this is not a reason to be bullish for me, right? The reason to be bullish is, yeah, breeding is cool, but what about the actual gameplay? Is there going to be adoption? And then if there's going to be massive adoption, and then breeding is going to be cool, right? If you think this is going to be the next DFK, that Gen 0, first of all, it's a 10,000 set or 8,000 set well. So that's a whole different count compared to like the rarity of Gen 0s on DFK. So that you're talking, right? I talk about this Ponzi scheme. You know, you summon, and they're just more and more and more and more Gen 0s, and you got to have that adoption rate. When you start out with a lot more to make that, you know, that Ponzi, that pyramid break out, again, you're going to have the utility, and you're going to have the adoption. So playing, all right, that's the well breeding, well racing. I mean, I was never big into. I know I'm in the minority, but what Super Mario Kart? I don't know, man. Is this like the Equine? No, what are the popular ones on Ethereum? D-Race? Is this going to be the D-Race, but only whales? I don't know. From a psychological standpoint, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know how well that might catch on, right? Are you going to be able to? Is it going to be similar? Is this just D-Race, or what's the most popular one? Zed Run? Is this just the Zed Run, but only in the ocean? Is that what we got here? I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right. So free play and practice as much as needed for fun. Tamagotchi. I barely know what a Tamagotchi is, to be quite honest. Play the game by avoiding obstacles. Multiplayer well race. Look, dude, I don't hate this, guys, but I'm not. There is no way. Well battle. Chainsaw. I'll rub your ass raw. All right, so let's. This is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Once a player attains a gin well, they will use their wells to battle. Dude, that's a little bloody. They might get PETA on their ass. I mean, whales beating each other with chainsaws and shotguns, and aren't we supposed to save the whales, not beat them up and chop them up? We'll get back to Mars. We'll get back to Mars. Dude, you guys have no idea. There's a lot of people aping into this arm. Hey man, I got kids. They would love. Yeah, dude, I know there's demographics. I just don't think the demographic is as big. Which Harmony project are you most bullish on? I mean, DFK is the one I'm most bullish on, but I've already made a ton of money there. It depends on what's already out there versus what's coming. And not just because Sarah is in the chat. I've got major FOMO on Cosmic Wizards right now. I think that one could be massive. I didn't really participate in that much. I have 3 wizards. I have some magic. I think, what's the price of magic doing? Let's take a look at that one. It's already kind of blown up too. I bought a bunch. Oh, I hate it when I do this. I bought a bunch of magic 2 days ago for the land. Honestly, guys, I think this one could be the next DFK, if not bigger than DFK, to be quite honest. We're gonna have to see how the team delivers. This is a much more ambitious project when you're talking about an immersive 3D world. That takes a lot more to develop. I don't know why I insist on putting the $sign in there. So I bought like $4,000 worth of magic, and I was mad because I kind of waited too long at $2, right? I was talking about doing it at around $1.30, and then I got lazy, and then I think they dropped a video and it caused it to skyrocket. So I bought about $4,000 worth at $2, but then I sold 3,000 of that back basically. So I only have about $1,500 of magic, and I wish I'd have held on to it because it's basically gone up $1 since then. But this thing is only, I talk about tank. I talk about tank only being, I mean, there's a lot different dynamics we got going on here, dude. The TVL and tank is going through the roof. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it's approaching DFK. It's catching up on DFK fast. 359 million. The market cap only 21 million. I think this will reach this could easily reach $1 billion if DeFi is a hit. And they're gonna be, look at this, 72 cents. Let's freaking go. There's gonna be massive pumps in this as long as crypto, obviously everything is very dependent upon the cryptocurrency market, maintaining and going into a bull run. If everything starts getting euphoric, my plan A, if we have blow off tops, everything gets euphoric, I'm going to start taking some sizable amounts off the table, 20, 30, 40%, but I'm going to be hitting, again, this is much more speculative, much higher risk, much higher reward, right? We're making big gains in these games, and I do agree with Becker. This is where it's at. What I don't agree with Becker is where you put your whole stack into it, because you're just waiting to get melted. He tells you this too, like, but his way of doing it is almost impossible. If the market crashes, these games are probably going to get hit hard. You hear a lot of people telling you, "Oh, gaming or survive," and because there's a lot of utility, and dude, most people are in these games not because they enjoy, the gameplay in DFK is actually getting kind of fun, but I mean, there's a lot better games in the real world that don't pay you that are a lot more fun. If you're truly being honest with you, how much of this gameplay is fun versus you just making money, right? I have a lot of fun making money, so whenever I send my miners out, that gets boring. The most fun part about it is they come back and I get to hope I got proc to, an extra jewel bag or whatever. So if the market crashes, these things are going to get hit hard. A lot of these right now just have a lot of FOMO into them. I mean, who before blockchain, who in their right mind would invest in a freaking game based on a couple pictures of art and this, right? Let's take a look. This, as far as I know, this caused the price to pump, right? Where do I want to go? Is it a tweet? I thought it was in the announcement. No, I'm pretty sure it was in the announcements. All right, here we go. Yeah, here, look at this. As far as I know, this is what made the price pump. Is this it? Is this what made the dude? First of all, my gut reaction is this probably took a long time. I don't want you spending your time scribbling some shit on some paper. I want you to make that gain, right? Is this what made the price pump? This can't be it. So if this wasn't blockchain, would you be losing your mind over this in the real world? Oh, Sarah gets it. I mean, that's cool, but Again, guys, I'm very bullish DeFi, but you guys are losing your minds. It's happening. I told you it was happening in Mars Colony. Someone wants us to get back to Mars Colony. Then what's there to talk about, bro? I mean, people are euphoric in that one too. So to answer your question, I'm extremely bullish DFK. I have a hard time pulling money out of DFK. I think Jewel is still going to go much higher, especially as this thing starts scaling out to other blockchains. Again, I talk about all the time betting on the teams. That's one of the reasons I'm so bullish stellaverse, because Sarah is proved time and time again that he can pull things off. But the team on DeFi Kingdoms, you go back to my videos when DeFi Kingdoms first came out. I was very DeFi minded mindset. Dude, I didn't, you know what I mean? As far as I knew, they were just 4 or 5 high school kids that just learned Solidity and learned how to clone a freaking Viper swap. And, you know, it was just going to be another rug pull or whatever, right? Harmony 1 was right. Because BS, you know, Binance Smart Chain and Polygon, they were blowing up. And then Polygon mostly because of incentives, but there were new yield farms popping up daily, and they were just one rug pull after another. And then I started kind of, I'm not going to mention any names again. I love Harmony One, but there's a few, like they started springing up because I think Sushi Swap and Viper were 2 of the first ones. And I was kind of lucky that I didn't spend much time on Polygon, and for whatever reason, well, I know why I got drawn to Harmony One, because you all know I'm a huge in Cardano. And as much as there's a lot of Cardano haters or dislikers in the channel, if there's a Venn diagram of Cardano people and Harmony One people, there actually is a lot of people in the middle there. And I would encourage you to lean towards being in the middle. Do you think DFK is doing an AVAX subnet? Maybe dual use. So, you know what? I don't understand. I heard them talking about subnets on AVAX. What is subnets on blockchain different than subnets in real life? All right. Do you think what is an AVAX subnet? It can't be the same thing as like regular subnets. User ID 3 has been requesting Mars coverage for the 5th. Do you want Mars coverage too? Is that we'll talk about Mars. It's cool to hate Ada right now, and oh yeah, see Sarah, guys. Sarah, because Sarah understands technology. I'm assuming, and I've been trying to tell you, Cardano has probably the best blockchain engineers and developers and scientists on the planet right now. All right, let's see. There is NFT Madness. There is Gozali. What is Gozali? Am I saying that right? We're going to get to Mars 3752. There's not much there though, man. We've already talked about it. Let's see. I'm having FOMO driving on Mars. It's crazy. All right, we're going to get to Mars. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Did I answer? All right, so I'm extremely bullish DeFi Kingdoms. I've got FOMO and Cosmic Wizards. Cosmic Wizards could be a massive hit if the team pulls it off. Again, that is a very ambitious, a lot to pull off there, right? And I haven't done a deep dive on their team and things like that. I'm bullish DeFi, but again, I've already kind of pointed out, so far it's just an idea. And, someone in the chat told us that the other day that zero, whatever, I was looking at their docs, the tokenomics, 1 billion tokens, and where's all the money going and things like that. Things like that do scare me a little bit, right? Again, I'm trying not to be too euphoric here, but I'm mostly just earning Tank for free, right? I love the Tank platform. I think this lending platform is extremely, it's genius, guys. I love this more than Aave. The fact that you can put your money into One, it appreciates, you can use it on look, again, Tank will team out there. I don't like the fact that you're kind of a mafia right now, though. There's only like 18 validators. That's not good for the ecosystem. You need to make it easier for other validators to get on your thing. I don't know if the selfie PFP, that's gonna die down. I don't know if that's still a thing right now. The cosmic wizard land sale is gonna be wild. I'm definitely getting land. I'll buy multiple plots if I can, and you know, and not financial advice, but if you're on the whitelist, I'd buy 10 plots of land. Mafias do make money, Rex. All right, so again, I was looking at the docs right here, and what was it? Oh yeah, someone was saying, all right, so here's the team so far. Okay, first of all, the team, right? Well, they got this finance going on here. Now they've added to Kronos. Now they're doing this very ambitious, you know. So far, all it is words. All it is words and a couple pieces of art and a video, right? That's it. Great idea, right? But can they bring this to the table? They've got their focus in multiple directions, right? I want to see commitments. Like, this is your focus. Let's do it. Now, this is probably pretty much maintenance mode as of now, but you need to stay on top of it. Make sure your contracts are secure, you know, any updates and things like that. It takes time. It still takes time. Taking a clone, I don't know how much time it takes to take a clone and put it on a different network. And then are they gonna, like, are they trying to expand too fast, right? Are they focused enough? Again, I'm very bullish Defibra. I'm very bullish Tankwell. Just don't walk down the hallway with blinders, and we got to be ready. Like, if something were to spring up, like, you know, hedge, protect yourself, and be ready to pull the baby pleb in the house. How you doing, brother? Everyone, baby pleb, Project Harmony, at Project Harmony on Twitter. Be sure to follow him. Be sure to follow me at Nostradamus. Definitely be sure to follow Sarah. You know, I'll get the links. Actually, I got the links in the spreadsheet. I'll be sure to add these to the comment after. So you definitely want to be following Sarah. I'll put links to the Discord, or you can get in our Discord, my Discord link below. I've been thinking about how I'm eventually going to want to stop. We're going to have to stop allowing people to come into the Discord. I really do think the Discord has turned into this really great group of, like, pretty baller ass alpha when it comes to Harmony One, especially, and I don't want it to get out of control with a bunch of stupidity. So smash of the like, as Retro says, definitely. Again, baby pleb at Project Harmony. He does as George would say, a fantastic job of promoting the Harmony One ecosystem, and a lot of young validators out there like myself. We're all trying to get elected. Help us, support us, you know, 1,000 Harmony One here, 1,000 Harmony One there, and eventually we are all gonna make it. Xavier in the house. Good morning. How you doing, brother? All right, 3752. I don't know if you're, like, on your way to work and that's why you're so anxious for us to talk about Mars, because you need me to wrap that up before you go into work. But all right, we can talk about Mars. Mars has been like kind of like this project. I really don't know what to do with it. I personally am still very bullish Mars. I like to make fun of certain aspects. I do think it is a massive Ponzi scheme right now that hit. They do. All right. I'm not trying to make anyone mad here, but they do have a Harmony grant to the best of my knowledge. So I don't think this is a rug pull. They've been around for a little while. But at the end of the day, there's not a whole lot here, right? This planet's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure this is tied into some API somewhere or some piece of software that's pretty easy to get this. You know, hell, maybe it's even Google Maps. I don't freaking know. I'm not a full stack developer here. It's a really cool concept, right? People love Mars. Is in the media right now. We're going to Mars. Elon's trying to take us to Mars. NASA's trying to take us to Mars. It's the next big thing. The show The Expanse is fairly popular. Mars and Earth and the Belters are fighting each other. It's a NASA API. That makes sense. Lots of Project Harmony on Twitter. At Project Harmony, I believe. Let me pull that up for you. I'll put the link in there. It's just at Project Harmony. I'll put the link in there. I'll get Sarah too. Project Harmony. Oh, PH Validator, at PH Validator. I always say that. I need to do a better job of that. All right, this is Project Harmony right here. Yeah, Nigel, you know, my friend keeps telling me that. And I don't know, I don't hate what I watched so far. The problem is I can't stay focused when I'm watching the show. And it's one of those shows you got to really pay attention to what's going on. Because I'm constantly checking the price of Tank or what's going on with Harmony One, or I'm questing. So my attention gets divided. I have the only show as of late that I can almost mostly pay attention to is Boba Fett, right? The book of Boba or whatever. That, you know, I grew up on Star Wars. All right, so this is the Stellaverse. I'll add these links to this description afterward too, and then let's get at Sarah. And there's a few other links. All right, so in the description, let's see, if you do want me to, I don't know what I missed. Let's see. Oh, by the way, just because I saw it mentioned in the other stream, if you don't want me to come on for an AMA, oh yeah, all right, I'll have to figure that out. It'll make me nervous as shit, but yeah, we can do an AMA. We can do an AMA. Let's see. All right, we'll set it up, guys. We'll set it up. I don't like wasting people's time, or I don't know. I'm a little bit of a. It's easy for me to be an introvert and be so being on YouTube is part of me, like trying to not be such a in my shell kind of guy. But we'll get something going. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So there is a link. There is a link to our research, my research paper in the description. That has all of Sarah and Stellaverse and a few other people's Twitters in there too. Just I'll have to come up with some questions too. All right, Nigel. That was actually the other show that I would somewhat stay focused on watching, and I really enjoyed. So just don't watch Dexter New Blood. It's amazing. Yeah, I can't, dude. I can't agree with you more. We got rug pulled on Dexter again. I'm very much the same. Would just be, oh hell yeah. All right, we'll get that set up, Sarah, for sure. Guys, all right. So we're gonna have to figure out. I don't want to go into this with you guys. Just, you know what I'm saying. You guys got to come up with some real questions. So we'll have to have a stream. We'll have a stream that's like, what questions do we have for Sarah? And, you know, I want them to be able to be somewhat prepared. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Mars, Mars Colony. Let's see. I want to learn more about LP node. Oh yeah, we all want to know more about that. We all want to know about the LP. We're all nervous about that LP structure. You're gonna have to, no pressure. Yeah, all kinds of pressure. I've never done it like a Zoom call on stream, so we're gonna have to figure that out. All right, Mars Colony. That guy's probably like drove into a wall right now because he can't take it anymore. What do you want to know about Mars Colony, man? All right, what's the land doing? Dude, I think Mars Colony is cool. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with it, though. I don't know if it's going to be successful. Mars Colony could go to zero. The price of Mars Colony go to $300. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I sold it. My ROI was like 2 days. It's a free ride now. I can't lose on Mars Colony unless I do something what I think is stupid, but might be crazy genius. Buy a bunch of Mars, develop that might be the play. Yellow in now, buy a bunch of colony, develop all your land, and then make a ton of colony, and your ROI might be, I have no idea, right? At the current rate, you could do the math. You could plug it into a spreadsheet. I don't know. I'm not that, that's too much risk for me. Can you bring up Tank? Keep trying to find out why you keep bringing Tank. I'm calling about Tranquility. Tranquil Finance. I called it Tank because I FOMO'd into it last week. Me and Retro FOMO'd into it because they announced DeFi and we thought it was going to the moon. So we FOMO'd in at the top and it immediately started tanking. So now we call it Tank. It's back though. Don't call it's back, Jerry. I'm back, baby. I'm still down about 3 cents on my average cost of my recent buy-in. I think my Average cost is around 75 cents. Again, $21 million market cap. I don't know how long I don't know what their inflation rate is. 1 billion coins, circulating supply is 29 million. I don't think the emission rate, I think it was crazy in the beginning, and I believe they lowered it if I remember correctly. As of late, again, if anyone knows these numbers, I don't know if they're out there, how long it's going to take to reach circulating supply. The tokenomics, I don't know if all the tokenomics are out there when it comes to DeFi. If there's going to be burning would be pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if there's going to be 1 billion coins out there, and if that happens in like 2 years, you know, the price of tank is going to be somewhat limited versus if it takes a long time. And what the utility, just because DeFi Kingdom is successful, it doesn't mean all these other games coming out are going to be successful, guys. Let's see. Guess I will get my Twitter account set up again. Do anyone know tokenomics? Yeah, so I started looking at that, and that was I didn't deep dive it. All right, so this poor Mars colony guy. One, this 0x Yamka. Someone told us last week, and this didn't help our FOMO for me and Retro. We're like, someone said this guy's famous. He's a famous developer. I don't know. I've Googled him. Retro's Googled him. The only thing he's famous for is being the guy behind Tranquil Finance. Trank is going to be used in-game, and all the Trank used in-game is burn. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. People said the same thing about Mars Colony. When you upgrade your land, all the colonies burn. That's not the case either, right? I don't know that I drove this point home enough yesterday when we talked about this. The colony token, and this bothers me about their white paper, right? You guys need to do a little bit better job of reading, or I'm reading it wrong. Please point this out. Let's see. You can do, all right. There's a claiming fee. The fee's listed twice in this paper. Right here, there's a claiming fee when you mint the land. That's done. All the land's minted. So I think this is completely out of the equation now. And where else is it listed? We can do this right here. All right, this is right here. I'm not making this up. You see this right here? Fee is in this white paper 2 of 2 times. The claiming fee and this thing right here. Important to know. Fee collected from fee collected from purchased improvements is burned during the same transaction. That isn't all colony is burned when you upgrade your land. All colony goes right back to the team as far as I know, right? So if I'm wrong, I'm willing to admit it, but this is how I'm interpreting what I'm reading. Fee collected from purchase, and it doesn't talk about how much this fee is, right? I don't have enough colony to upgrade a land. What is the fee? Anyone know, right? Actually 20. So I don't have enough. 20. I don't have enough to upgrade yet. So the fees burn. That's probably nominal, right? Half a colony, 1 colony. I don't know. That's what it says in the DeFi docs. All right, we can try and take a look. Let's see. We got to do something with this. I don't know what to do about. I don't know that anything can be done about those bots because they don't put in a URL. We are doing something about the bots. I made a bunch of you moderators. I've been comparing it to cake on BNB. Just want to get enough in case they come to it. Which one are you comparing? T Stout in the house. How you doing, brother? What are you comparing to cake? Yeah, everyone wants to compare things to cake. DinoSwap was going to be the next cake on Polygon. Let's see. I'm about to dive into Fuzz as well. Fuzz has been very good to me, but I mean, the interest on those are down quite a bit. Fuzz could be a banger. You're comparing Fuzz? Well, you're comparing a yield farm that cloned off Binance, off PancakeSwap to cake. I mean, it is a PancakeSwap clone. That's, to me, that's just about where the comparison ends. There you go, guys. Take care of your problems. Don't worry about it, Sarah. Dino Swap was, yeah, everyone was hyped. Even, well, Taiki kind of tried to warn you guys a little bit. And that's why I was very, very cautious with DeFi Kingdoms in the beginning. Everyone was calling it the next, they say that about all the great. Everyone's in euphoria on time and we all gonna make it and the 3-3s and all that stuff and the night swaps and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So everything with a grain of salt, guys. We don't know. It's very early. We don't know it yet. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, right? Even at the layer 1 level, it's all these smart chains. I hate to burst your bubble, but a lot of these smart chains, like, they're cash grabs and they figure they could get enough money to make it work, right? But a lot of them are going to blow up in your face. It was total VC back trash, yeah. So that's one of the things Harmony One has going for it as of now, but I don't know how much that's going to change, or it could be changing right now. Now that the Chainlink oracles are here, it's definitely something you got to watch out for. I mean, if you guys saw the list for the DeFi Kingdoms land, dude, there was like some of those wallets had crazy amounts of lock jewel, or not lock jewel, but, like 300,000, 500,000, 100,000 jewels in the bank. Do you think that's I mean, I guess that could be that's probably some rich VC money. Fuzz betting not live yet. Yeah, so I talked about this early in the stream. Online gambling is huge. It's freaking huge. I'm talking about there's going to be an explosion on it. That doesn't necessarily mean Fuzz is going to be successful, but I'm gambling on Fuzz. Fuzz is a free ride for me. I got 50,000 Fuzz. I did pull this up. I'm earning, it's an auto compounder, so that's risky, right? That's what Tomb Finance got wrecked on. Again, this is, as far as I know, this is just one guy. This guy needs to scale, right? This guy can't, I think he has a real job or like does other things too. So I'm very bullish Fuzz, but not when it's just one dude. And I don't even know that it's his full-time job. He is doxed. I don't know if he has any Harmony grants. I don't know any of that. This thing is only, what is this one? This one might not be as exciting because it's not a game, but there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of diversity. Online gambling is going to be what do we got here? The market cap 5.8 million. I don't know how you evaluate a valuation on that, because it's kind of a, regulation is going to be a big thing. I don't know how he deals with that. That's probably going to be a massive headache. And some states allow it, like VPNs, right? All that stuff. So, but online gambling is huge. Millions and millions and tens of millions and billions of dollars. We're just on the presidential election alone. Super Bowls, sports. You can bet on anything, right? And we're kind of going towards that world where I think more and more regulation is going to be pro gambling. It's all about that tax money, right? The government it's gone from it doesn't matter to like it's going to happen anyway. We might as well tax you on it. I think the betting though, or he has some stuff on testnet if I remember correctly. So let's see where we are with Fuzz. Contracts are finished and will be deployed on testnet soon. So that was 8 days ago, very soon. So we should see that soon. And again, I got 50,000 Fuzz. I'm not going to worry about it. I have no plans of cashing that out. Maybe in 4 years that 50,000 Fuzz is worth $50 million. Right? 50 if Fuzz goes to anyway, now I'm Moon Boy Tom again. All right, let's get back to Mars, I guess. I don't have a whole lot to say about that though. I don't know what's going to happen with Mars. I got kind of the same strategy in Mars right now as I do Fuzz. I don't have any expectations. My expectations are this could go to zero. This could go to $100, $200, $300. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't really, as of right now, think Mars. I don't really think I'm going to become a Mars millionaire, right? I do think I could become a DeFi Kingdoms millionaire. I don't think I could become a Mars millionaire. I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong, and I won't be, completely caught off guard if I'm wrong, right? But we can't all become millionaires. I wish I could tell you all we all become millionaires. The road to becoming a millionaire in something like Mars is extremely difficult to do because it requires you to be like borderline just stupid about your investing. And that's how a lot of people do get rich. They're just borderline stupid, right? They're Tesla, people that are Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's a great example. You think people that became billionaires in Bitcoin, most of them were just stupid. They're like this, and they're stupid. I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying you're pretty stupid from an investment standpoint to think that, to believe that this Bitcoin, that you're mining by the thousands and you're getting 50, 100 Bitcoins a day or whatever it was back in the very, very early days. I tried mining Bitcoin in like 2003. I went like 2 days. I don't think I mined any, but the stupidity you have to hold on to this coin before it gets there, the ride's insane. Even right now, like what are we, 4 days in? This thing is shot up to $40. Now it's back down to $15. It's a wild emotional roller coaster. You don't know what to do. Is it going to go to the moon? Is it going to go to zero? We got this poor guy in the chats like, please talk about Mars. Because he probably desperately wants me to tell him Mars is going to the moon. I don't freaking know what's going to happen to Mars. I work very heavily, and I talk about this all. I got my core holdings, right? I'm very, very, and even my core holdings has been a roller coaster. Several times this year, I've been up hundreds of thousands of dollars down. I mean, overall, I've been up, but I've lost several $100,000 in a couple day period. That's more money than I've ever had in my life. Do you think just because it's now 6 figures, right, that it's easy? It's easy. No, it's freaking hard. I could pull that money out and change my life greatly, but I continue to have, because I do have faith in cryptocurrency. I continue to do the research. I have faith in all these, there's going to be a lot of online games, right? But it's a lot harder to choose the games and where this gaming industry is going to go. I don't know. And I'm just trying to learn it. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to learn it. There's a lot of indicators there that Mars can be successful, that you can make a lot of money on it, but it's going to be a wild ride. There's going to be a lot of huge ups, a lot of huge downs. The liquidity in the colony, it's probably the colony 1 pool. The liquidity there is probably the pool is probably very small. And that's one of the reasons why you're going to see that thing go up and down quite a bit. You're going to have to wait until that LP gets bigger, and you're just going to have to play it. My advice, not financial advice, this is just what I did. Again, I took out Colony, and I paid off my initial investment. I can't lose, right? And again, it's a little bit easier for me because I'm already sitting on a big bag of DeFi Kingdom. So I'm not, and I get being there. Like, I'm still desperate myself to turn my current bag into another 10x so that I can just truly just be like, F you, I don't care. Like, I can do whatever I want all day long, and we can stream all day long. I think I want that for you all too, but and we ain't all gonna make it. It is not easy. It is not easy to sit there and hold and hold and hold. And it's been a very stressful year for me to sit there and hold and hold and hold. And it's even more stressful to hold into something like this. So the gaming, like I said, I hit a grand slam in DeFi Kingdoms. I'm taking profits from that, and I'm going to continue to take profits from that and take shots on things like Mars, things like Stella, things like DeFi. But you have to you cannot go into these plays with money you can't afford to lose, expecting to hit home runs, because you're setting yourself up for failure 100%. There's because the volatility is going to destroy you. You're going to panic sell. That is a very tough game to play. Most people can't do it. Right. So you've got to go into this with the mindset. I went into Mars with the mindset, I'm going to lose this money, right? I truly did. And I got my ROA back in 5 days. So there's almost no stress here for me. I went into tank. I YOLO'd in the tank. I I pulled out like $8,000 on the announcement like an idiot. And I YOLO'd in the tank. But I did that, and I was very transparent on stream that I was willing to take the loss, right? Because again, it's mostly house money at this point with DeFi Kingdoms. But you should go back and watch that video and use that use that as education, not to do what I just did on that one. And I tell you all the time, don't do things just because I do it, because I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I am wrong from time to time, and I try and learn from those mistakes and keep on going. All right, everyone, what do we got going on? It is 7:50 a.m. Hopefully the poor lad that wanted to know more about Mars. I'm sorry, man. I don't have a lot for you. We went through the tokenomics yesterday. Currently, the only one making passive income are my chibi. Yeah, man. If you guys don't know, we all aped into chibi cats. Excuse me. We think, we're just supporting the Harmony One ecosystem. Let's check out my chibi cat. Dude, my chibi cat hasn't even made 3-1 back. How much has your chibi cat really made you? These are pretty cool. I think they're minting pretty slow though. Yeah, they've only minted 20 out. This is nothing more, but then I don't even know anything about this team, guys. Retro made me feel bad. There's nothing, I don't know if they're gonna have cat racing, cat fights. I'm kind of making fun of Arb and the Wells right now, if you didn't notice. All right. Mini arcade games, winning award, cat dust. It should be catnip. Why cat dust? Multiplayer arcade winners dust. It should have been nip. Man. Chibi cats. Well, I'm disappointed. It should have been catnip. All right. Unless someone else out there already did it and you didn't want to bite the rhymes. Tournaments and stake cats. Come on, guys. Staking your cats. Over Kurt, what's up, brother? How you doing? Kurt in the house. Missed opportunity. Better be better overnight. Yeah, it's over. It's over for Harmony One. You're gonna come at the very tail end of the stream and demand answers? How dare you, sir? It's a clickbait title, Kurt. It's over. It's no longer like no one knows about it. The cat's out of the bag. It's over. Harmony One to the moon. 9,000. You know what? All you guys that hate Cardano, you think I'm going to complain? It ain't happening. I'll tell you right now, it ain't happening. Harmony One will never, ever smash the dislike buttons. Harmony One will never catch up to market cap and Cardano. I'm telling you that right now. It's not going to happen. And right now, I'd love to be proven wrong. I got 3 times the amount of coins as Harmony One as I do Cardano. So please prove me wrong. Smash the dislike. You guys have no idea what's about to be unleashed on this world. Yeah, it's going to Mars. It's going to Pluto. All this. Yeah, no problem, guys. All right. Both of you. Yeah, I've got to be the stupidest person on YouTube. Build a Harmony One. I didn't mean for that to happen, but build a chat full of Harmony One euphoric lovers and then dump on their faces. I never said I was smart, guys. I love Harmony One. Calm down. I have a huge Harmony One bag. I have more money in Harmony One than I do Cardano. I have dollar amount, fiat amount. Harmony One's hands down my biggest investment. Well, I mean DeFi Kingdoms. What are you supposed to do when DeFi Kingdoms 1000x's? Yeah, I'm the rug pull, right? I'm the rug pull. All right, guys, I don't want to. I can do this all morning. I really could. It's gonna be one of those days at work. I gotta look busy. I don't have a lot to do. Aim to be neutral. Whatever, man. You know me, I don't care, right? I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, right? I can easily quit. I can't. I mean, I could, but dude, that's income, man. Do you not know how building wealth works? Oh yeah. All right. Here's the alpha, guys. Let me show you something. Quit my job and stream all day. Let me show you guys something. I just got monetized for whatever that's worth. I would love just to make enough money to pay for my freaking validator bill. That validator bill is over $200 a month now. Thank you, Sarah. Good luck to you. Glad you got through the mess. Oh, yeah. Well, it's something kind of out of my hand, but today is going to be one of those days where I got to look busy. I got a firewall to configure, but I can do those in my sleep. All right. Wait, let's quit my job, guys. This is the alpha in the chat. Quit my job. My estimated streaming revenue is $4.75. As right? I don't, is that a month? Is that a year? Oh yeah. I'm estimated to make $5 in the next month. Next, yeah. Well, dude, you guys all looking to stay. Oh, that would be amazing, Sarah. You're not gonna get no. I feel bad though, man. Harmony One needs to do that. I can't give you any rewards because I need. I'm so far away from me and Project Harmony. I wish they would do more to help get these young. I don't know why we can't be eligible for rewards, but maybe there's a reason for that. Or, yeah, congrats. I can't even like it's throw it in crypto, guys. I would just love to make enough money back to pay my validator. Well, you guys don't care, but I need to add an HA node. Then I want to add validators for Cardano. I'd love to add a validator for Polkadot and all the ecosystems I love. So, all right, I gotta. Yeah, Kurt. I think Kurt, you're about the only one staking. I do appreciate that. All right, I got to do this move, guys, or I'm gonna get in trouble. All right, we're gonna do this. I'll be back 6:30. You know how it goes. I'll be back 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there, or you will be square. I love you all, and peace.